for some reason they disrupted the video and they cut out. I thought I was out of memory. Oh, the computer restarted. There's nothing like it wasn't the phone glitching when you're trying to send something. Direct democracy on social media. Because it's life or death in real conflict zones internationally. Because I talk about it. Because no one else does. And the 3 corporations that run the American Public Broadcasting Networks. Known as public television in America, with OSS, CIA, Operation Paperclip's favorite Bible, Disney book known as The DSM, before or after the creation of the NSA. And microchips have been injected into U.S. soldiers and prisoners since the 40s. OSS created the CIA in 1941. That was the start of World War II, was 1940, I believe. I don't know when the U.S. entered. After Pearl Harbor was known ahead of time. That's why there's no aircraft carriers there. They're on some kind of covert mission. When the Japanese hit a military target of the United States, killed 3,000 military personnel, aka soldiers. No civilians. And then after the CIA, Operation Paperclip was created before or after the Cold War. The United States bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki, killed over 300,000 civilians and children to retaliate for Pearl Harbor. But Pearl Harbor was the way the United States entered World War II. But it was known ahead of time, the attack. Now there was a Jewish banking family that funded both the Nazi, the Axis, and the Allies that is never talked about, and you can't Google. When you talk about Hebrew on Hebrew crime in relation to Gentiles and Jews, Isaac, Ishmael, and 12 tribes of Israel, with the story of Adam and Eve, why ever that serpent was in that garden with God's security. And Eve ate the apple. She convinced Adam. If Adam was strong, he would slap that apple out of her hand and say, why did you listen to that serpent? Didn't you listen to what Yahweh said? If Adam was strong as a man, he's weak like every other man. Anyway, going back to the OSS creation of the CIA during World War II, before Operation Paperclip, and the NSA, and it's proven that microchip injections from rogue agents were being done on soldiers and prisoners since the 1940s, according to My Nexus Live Jesse Beltran. Check his facts about it. I'm just a networker, I'm just an evangelist. Like, I just put the fact out there, you research it. Correct me if I'm wrong, and then I'll stand corrected. This is direct democracy. I've wasted so much time now posting these videos because I don't have access to Wi-Fi in the state of Michigan. The joke about that, Detroit, is the city of Old Brooklyn in West Cleveland. The whole city has Wi-Fi. I'm not saying what it does to the nervous system. I'm saying that you could go in a field or by a stream or under a bridge and you have Wi-Fi. The small little city of Old Brooklyn in West Cleveland. I just think when I found that out, I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. When you find out what Wi-Fi does to your body. Then I thought to myself, that's when my girl got killed on the train tracks in Old Brooklyn. But anyways, that had nothing to do with the 3-panel cell tower that was 100 feet away from the bar where she was exited. Or if the drink that she was used to drinking at that bar had anything in it. Or whoever was there, and what the subliminal advertisement was on the jukebox and the television. Whatever was spoken by actors in the bar. because there's 24-hour surveillance of federal property and pretty much every city via GPS satellite, Lockheed, various others, defense manufacturing companies tied to BlackRock, and various other well-known American organizations. I had to block someone walking by because I don't consent to audio-visual recording, and I don't audio-visual record anyone unless they're literally part of the hit that's trying to said I had 30 days to live in Ohio. Neo-Nazi terror cell Atomwaffen Division, Order of Nine Angels, that stated that their location was in Independence, Ohio, a city away from where I was born this whole time. That microchip in Detroit in 2019. The agent, rogue FBI info guard. Now she tried to cut me off, so she has something sus to do with her organization, that's for sure. Why I'm so uncomfortable around this woman. Anyway, the whole time I landed here at the library. But what was I saying about that? Because she obviously caused the memory blank, knowing I'm shit. To disrupt the critical thought of direct democracy. Trying to think back if it's that important, like anything else I say, or facts I state with my intelligence, what I've been through, through direct experience. And she did it again. Ooh, I wonder if she's trying to make me think for a second. Because I told you I practice abstinence. Anyways, this is not a game. To some people who actually live their lives without SSI, homeless, and no job. My fault, I filmed you, bro. If you consent to be on film, I was just filming. Sir, if you consent to be on film, I was just filming. If not, I will exit.
What's that?
I was filming when you walked past. I don't know if you want me to edit out where you were walking.
Yeah, you can.
All right. Because I don't like to record people unless I have a... So I gotta do 2 edits to this video. I don't know what I was saying. I'll probably you'll probably be able to get the gist of what it was. So anyway, I've got electrical tape on my camera since 2012. And with that said, if you recorded me since 2012, I just felt bad for your whole family from that moment. But if you thought it was funny while you were recording, well, that's the joke. So whoever's dead and in prison, we're gonna get some changes done in this country. Now with that said, yeah, I was scanning dead in the prison, see if they got radio frequencies to get the criminals off the streets. Because they make a lot of money chipping people. College party. And little kids with corona shots. The V2K non-consensual synthetic telepathy stated that the Atomwaffen Division, Order of Nine Angels, Independence, Ohio, little German, Serbian, Danish, neo-Nazi gay club. Let that sink in for the real Nazi. What's it called? Yeah, again, they don't have a headquarters at Atomwaffen Division, that terrorist organization linked to the United States military and CIA. What's it called? They don't have a headquarters, but this group stated they're located in Independence, Ohio. Yeah. So I'm completely disrupted, so I'm looking, again, probably all funk. Like he doesn't have a chip. And then the actors from the dynasties in Michigan, what's it called? Play the game on publicly, but they can't anymore. And they never were able to. They just always look stupid. Because because everyone knows what's going on. The only problem is Waldo's, who are Truman Show, do M. Night Shyamalan's The Village, Saw Game, Phone Booth, with The Wizard of Oz. What's it called? They're all the same, bro. That's the army. You understand? Truman, Waldo, Carmen Sandiego. You know what I'm saying? That's the real army. I can't get out to my crew. The fuck? Can't get out to my crew. I made it to Detroit from Cleveland. Can't get out to my fucking crew. The fuck's wrong with y'all? If I sold my soul, you didn't think I would be a fucking 5-star general? You think I'd be some ruler? No. The sovereign I worship is God. Understand? I have no bosses. What do y'all think you are? Independent contract you want to work with me, you could just throw a fee out there and we could start playing. But if not, I don't play games, you hear me? And with that stated, I have my number online when it's active. I don't know if I posted this new one. So if you have a problem with me, you can call me directly. You can also message me on social media. And, y'all like to play games, Waldo. Because he's got a cool shirt. Yeah. They're really succeeding at the act of making him portrayed as a falsified, weaponized DSM Disney book, as opposed to letting the doctor get his degree in neuroscience in a different culture, country that's more developed than American psychiatry and pharmacy, and learn natural medicine, radio frequency detection scanning, sliding fee scale. And I'll travel anywhere internationally, put free ebooks out there, grow your own food, grow your own medicine, solar panel, Cal Earth Home, train your kids how to shoot, throw them in the water, teach them martial art from crawl, and then what? Then I'll say, here son, you could go make money in the world or you could do it this way. I say, hey daughter, if they ever traffic you, then they're dead. You remember what I taught you. You could either you could either do what you do independently, or you could play the game of Babylon. I'm not gonna keep you, but if you come at me with any one of my enemies, you better believe it's Taras Bobo. You better believe it. When you turn 18, come at me swinging on your pop. I'm gonna show my Desert Eagle to my daughter's first date. So you see this? I have a vest and it's right here with a silencer and extendo clip. I ain't strapped right now, I'm just saying. When I get certified in neuroscience and prove the United States patent list is the American DSM. It always was. Neuropsychology outsmarts psychiatry. Psychoanalysis is just a theoretical Freemasonic Illuminati method of control. With Hebrew cry. With Isaac and Ishmael. Adam and Eve. 12 tribes of Israel. She cut me in the side eye too. They're just so wicked, these witches. They think that magic exists, but they don't practice magic, they practice tricks for kids. On Elijah. So there's a drought here in certain areas for some years. Because Hebrew slavery, after 8 years you free the slave. I've been for 7 years non-consensually chipped. Confirmed since 2019 Detroit, where it happened. He said he was Jamaican Crip, Almighty Black Peace Stone, Freemason, Satanist, Gnostic, Aleister Crowley, believer, I'll leave just let me get on Automorphic Division Order of Nine Angel. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just don't know his name. Yet, or his family. His location, internationally. Yet. Just like the Tippy Gang leader, the Comanche. Private FBI. Private FBI, bro. They still get federal tax dollars to stay funded from your hard-earned taxes. That's why I don't pay them. I don't tax evade. If IRS contacted me, say you owe me this much for this scrap right here, I say, oh, let me get the money to you by what deadline? But you owe me $1,800 stimulus from when I applied, and you said that the document was blank when you got it. And the woman that I asked to fill it out for me, so I had a witness, I saw her put zeros on everything. So I should have got the $1,200 and the $600 when I was homeless in Cleveland, eating out of dumpster. And the scrapyard didn't allow walk-ins. You had to have a business license and a truck. When I was scrapping the band I was living in. Anyway, the story just gets better and better. I'm 60 minutes in here, everyone's sick of listening to me. That's really here. All the ones that came in here because they're just playing games to make them look crazy, make them talk. And you're already getting paid enough money. Man, he eyeing me too. I don't know what he wants. Show flex me. Ooh. I felt that in my left brain. It was really disgusting when he stared at me. The lobotomizing effect of Dr. Mengele. It's microchip. So you checked the B stones? Yeah, I did, because Detroit is in Chicago, LA, and it's closer to Cleveland. Swear to God, bro. With all the people that walked out of the Bone Thugs meeting in '94 in LA, thought it was cool to meet Eazy-E for whatever reason. Killed so many fucking people in Cleveland, put so many people in prison in Cleveland listening to that fucking bullshit murder rap, taking away the political rap in prison. That's why I posted my YouTube. I'm a political beat maker, I guess, with the binaural beats. It's free music, bro. Fuck the record deal, bro. James in prison. They tried to make him, dude. To be angry, they tried to make him. Hand-pick me, I heard. Whatever that means, with the separation between church and state, with the Ukrainian Greek Catholic. You should talk to my patriarch. I'll go to Hamtramck and everything will be settled in Michigan. Matter of fact, why am I wasting my time anymore? This is gonna make the Ukrainians look ignorant, because that's what they did when they hired your caterers at your weddings, and they put LSD in all the Eucharist and the wine you bought from certain Chicago, LA-based companies that are Freemasonic Illuminati organizations, that if you have members in your churches that are non-Masonic, then they have to renounce that organization before entry. You could join, you just gotta renounce that because it's against our religion. And there's a separation between church and state, so that's really an infiltration from a Freemasonic Illuminati occult organization that practice ritual, human sacrifice, child sacrifice, and slavery through torture 24/7 and 2026. So, I'm gonna post this video as soon as I pause it, because if I don't, I might get arrested. As always. With that stated, I'm good with my calm. I thought but not all the stalkers. You seen who drove past me everywhere I went in Michigan in the relation to the 2012 sting operation entrapment of Shaquille O'Neal and the microchipping of me at the Hildebrand building on Fulton and Walton and West Cleveland, non-consensually, by whatever group who did it, to explain odd behavior from 2012 onward. And then the confirmed microchipping in 2012 in July to October of Detroit, Metro Detroit area, by who I stated, after encountering the suspected Comanche known as the Tippy Gang leader, drove a 2000 Chevy Black Tahoe, parked it in the alleyway of the Detroit Rescue Mission, July of 2019, 3rd and Branyard, walked up to me, looked at the ground to the right and said, "This is the one," sealed me with an occult English black magic ritual. Every time I think back to that memory, it's the only thing he ever said to me in life. That's when I knew what was happening. Because I've practiced hesychism since 2009, over 15 years experience, Orthodox Christianity. I wanted to be a schema monk, Hyro schema monk on Mount Athos, in a cave. You could still come visit me if I do that. With that stated, that's what this is all about, bro. The separation between church and state. They keep cutting my train of thought off in the building where I'm at, purposely. You can't play games with me anymore, because when the TV gang leader handpicked the separation between church and state, Ukrainian Greek Catholic, was trying to join the Greek Orthodox Church under Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew since 2009, but for some reason just cannot formally join. Both non-Masonic communions. I was baptized at birth, so I'm outside the temple with the Masons. You've seen how I've had relations with the Masons my whole life. Mason come up to me, "I money. You got money? You got something to eat?" Man, I got you. What the hell's wrong with your family? And then I've had many good relations with Freemasons, but then I have very bad relations with specific ones that they want that as much as I do. My girl came back, but I'm not trying to throw her in.